Have you ever wondered if groundbreaking music movements truly emerge out of thin air, or if they often grow from the fertile ground of what came just before? It is a fascinating question that shapes how we understand music history. Yes, post-punk profoundly influenced early British Goth. In fact, many music historians and enthusiasts consider early goth rock not as a separate genre entirely, but as a direct subgenre and darker evolution emerging from the post-punk movement of the late 1970s. The core reason for this deep connection lies in post-punk's deliberate rejection of punk rock's raw simplicity. While punk championed minimalist aggression, post-punk artists sought more introspection, experimentation, and a wider range of musical textures. They explored atmospheric sounds, complex rhythms, and often dealt with themes of alienation, despair, and urban decay. These very elements became the foundational building blocks for what would soon be recognized as goth music. It was a natural progression, with bands pushing the boundaries of post-punk into even darker, more dramatic territory. To understand this influence, listen for particular musical elements. Post-punk bands often incorporated sparse, angular guitar riffs instead of traditional rock solos, and these became central to early goth. Think of the rhythmic, often chorus-laden guitar work of bands like The Cure or Susie and the Banshees. You will also notice a heavier reliance on prominent, often walking bass lines, which provided a melodic anchor and a sense of unease. Furthermore, the use of unconventional vocal styles, moving away from typical rock singing towards a more dramatic, often mournful or detached delivery, directly carried over into early goth vocals. Pay attention to songs where the drums are tribal or martial, rather than simply driving a beat, as this rhythmic innovation also came from post-punk experimentation. A key internal detail that showcases this lineage is the concept of what scholars call the negative space in music. While earlier rock genres filled every sonic gap, post-punk embraced silence and sparse arrangements to create mood and tension. Early goth refined this technique, using sonic emptiness to evoke feelings of desolation or grandeur. Bands also often adopted anti-rock star aesthetics, favoring a more enigmatic or intellectual persona, which again was a direct inheritance from the post-punk scene. This intellectual and atmospheric approach differentiated it sharply from the mainstream. Ultimately, recognizing post-punk's influence allows us to appreciate early British Goth not as an isolated phenomenon, but as a rich, organic development within a broader musical lineage. It helps us understand the sophisticated layering of sound and emotion that defined its initial burst, providing a clearer lens through which to explore its foundational artistry and impact.